Welcoming our existing family and soon to be to our channel, Awesomazing Life, a journey or the destination. Today, I would like to uncharacteristically start with a few negative pointers. Yes, NASA experienced 20 failures in its 28 attempts to send rockets to space. Walt Disney went bankrupt after failing at several businesses. He was even fired from a newspaper stating lack of imagination and good ideas. Yes sir, I'm talking about Walt Disney. Henry Ford, early businesses failed and left him completely broke 5 times before he founded Ford Motor Company. Dr. Seuss's first book was rejected by 27 publishers before it was accepted, and then you know the history. Tim Ferriss sent his breakthrough New York Times book, bestseller, 4-Hour Work Week, to 25 publishers before it was finally accepted and printed. It took Thomas Edison 1,000 attempts before inventing the light bulb. His teachers also told him growing up that he was too stupid to learn anything. Albert Edison was thought to be mentally handicapped before changing the face of the modern physics and winning the Nobel Prize. Lucy Bell was regarded as a failed actress before she won 4 Emmy and Lifetime Achievement Award from Kennedy Center Honors. Michael Jordan was cut. Yes, I'm speaking of the Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team for not being good enough. And then the writer of the magic Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, was nearly penniless, severely depressed, divorced, and a single mom who went to school while writing Harry Potter. Miss Rowling went from needing government assistance to being one of the richest women in the world in a space of 5 years through her hard work and persistence. Yes, that is what I want to speak of. Now, for all these examples you think of, they got some thick skin, isn't it? Or at least this is how people would normally call it. But that is what is called persistence by the people who are driven by their goals and vision. There are many such examples of underdogs or heroes who persisted, stayed on the course, and met or even exceeded their goals. Persistence is the quality of continuing steadily despite problems or difficulties. It is one of the qualities of high achievers. In any discussions about attributes of successful people, persistence is always mentioned, often as the, or at least as one of the most important factors in success. The longer you stay committed to a task or a goal, more likely it is that something good will happen for you. And believe you me, the universe will test your commitment for your goal. It shall throw the challenges and obstacles in your way on a regular basis. Use them to develop yourself and learn new lessons. Success comes when you refuse to give up. Anything worth having is worth working for, and no major success ever comes easily or without a great deal of effort. Often, the only difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the ability to keep going long after the rest have dropped out. Now, it's relatively easy to persist when things are going well and you see progress coming your way. The trick is about what you do where things are going south. Highly persistent people have found ways to keep going despite the major setbacks and a lack of evidence that they are moving any closer towards the goal. So, what does it take to stay the course? Few things that are found common among persistent people that keeps them from going long after most people have given up includes: first and foremost, you must have a non-compromisable vision. Persistent people get their inspiration from their goals, their vision. While a lot of factors could motivate you, but the true drive comes only from your passion for your goal, for your dreams. Yes, they are often dreamers and visionaries who are driven by a purpose than simply earning a living. The vision is deeply ingrained in their mind and their heart and their soul, and they focus on it constantly with great emotion and energy. Then they have a burning desire to achieve their vision. Yes, they don't just have a vision, but they're mad, they're passionately mad to ensure that they achieve that vision. It is the first and the last thing they think of every single day. Reaching their goal becomes the focal point of their life, and they devote a major portion of their energies and their time, effort towards reaching it. Self-confidence in these people are very, very high. They know what they want exactly and seldom are swayed by the opinion of the masses. They aren't affected by what others think of them or being understood or being appreciated by those who are around them. This inner confidence constantly acts as a source of courage and determination for them. These are people with highly developed habits. They appreciate the difficulty to stay continually motivated, particularly when difficult times are there and when it appears that no progress is being made. So they rely upon their self-discipline and developing habits that they can count on to continue down the path to their eventual goal. While they believe in the power of delayed gratification, but they strongly also believe in the significance and the impact of every single step taken towards their outcome in the end. Now, the ability to adjust and adapt as per the plan is another commonality among persistent people. Being persistent isn't being stubborn in your action, but it is about looking for better ways that will increase their chances to succeed. The stubbornness is more towards achieving the goal than being stubborn about how to achieve it. They consider dead ends, detours, and the adjustments as integral part of the journey, but have complete faith, absolute faith about reaching their final destination. They will admit when something is not working and are ready to adjust and readjust till the time they get to their goals. They are also open to adapt to the ideas of others that have been shown to work well. Ongoing learning is the way to continually expand the range of tools that they have to work with. Persistent people are naturally the curious types. They see learning as not only a way to reach their goal quicker, but also they see self-development as a way of life. Learning and continual growth is never ending for them. Highly persistent people may appear to be acting alone and that they don't need anyone. But in reality, they all have a carefully chosen group of people as role models who they admire and emulate. So, it takes determination to achieve anything significant in life. Developing persistence is a master skill to success. But then, it is easier to relax and do nothing or just live in our comfort zone rather than face the uncertainty and discomfort of sailing through for our goals. However, the idea of failure and hardship is unbearable. These are the conflicting thoughts that often get us arrested in inaction and more than often make us give up too. But if you want to create a change in your life, to achieve success in your life, now is the time. Now is actually the best time to develop and master persistence. And the good news is that you can develop persistence. Persistence is to be successful. Being successful is to achieve your goals, fulfill your desires. So to begin with, First, identify what you want or what your desires are. Before you can develop persistence and eventually achieve success, you need to have your goals clearly identified and stated, your success clearly defined. Identify your motivation from those goals and keep them in your view all the time. Draw a detailed action plan with specifics including alternatives and the learning needs for it. You need to keep a positive mental attitude because despite all your planning, life has its own course and there are too many variables involved which can go haywire. So when things do not go as per the plan, remember the trait, adjust and adapt. Learn from your mistakes and move on. Create association of positive, growth-oriented, like-minded people around you. Create habits that will set the guidelines for regular operating model without being influenced by that day's mood. Be disciplined about your approach. Most importantly, believe on yourself and have belief on your mission. Enjoy and celebrate every small success that you get. Remember, it's well within your control and the thoughts in your mind are the drivers of it. The way you think is the direction your life takes. Be persistent and you shall persist beyond all your challenges. And be determined and you shall determine your destiny. If you like this video, please comment, share and do press the like button. Oh, also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Until next time, Tada, thank you.